So you guys might already know that Enscape has released a new version, Enscape 3.2, recently with a bunch of new features. One of them is the dynamic asset placement. This feature allows you to place and modify assets in the actual Enscape rendering window. And with this new feature, we can now place multiple assets as well. And in this quick video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to use this new dynamic asset placement feature in Enscape. Let's get started. So here I'm in Revit, and as you can see, I have already opened this project which I'm going to be using to demonstrate this new Enscape asset placement feature. So let's start the Enscape. The Enscape is now started, and if you notice here we have this new asset library button. If I click it, it will open up the asset library inside this rendering window. But you can still use the old method to place the assets. You see the asset library button is still available in the Enscape tab here. Anyway, let's go back to the Enscape here, and you see we got both Enscape assets and custom assets available in the asset library here. Now let's see the action buttons. The first one is selection tool, then we have this translate tool. This tool allows you to move and rotate the Enscape assets inside this rendering window. And then we have this rotation button, which is grayed out. The reason for that is Revit does not support all rotation axis, but this tool is available for other CAD softwares. Now we have scale, and then single asset placement, and then we have multi-asset placement. Now let's quickly place an asset here. So I'm going to use single asset placement, and then I will choose a category here. Let's choose street props, and let's place this bench here. And you see we just got this low quality bench model here, and if I click apply changes, it will turn into a high quality Enscape model. There you go. Now let's rotate this asset. So select translate and then click the asset, and you will notice it will revert the asset back into preview mode until we apply the changes. And this gizmo tool will appear, which you can use to move the asset. So using these arrows you can move the asset into a particular axis, or you can just click at the center and just move the asset and place it anywhere you like. Now to rotate it, you can use this green circle, and you need to click apply changes again. There you go. Now let's move on to the multi-asset placement feature. So let's click here, and it will open up this panel at the bottom of your screen. So here we have the selection tools, and the selected assets will show up here, and then we have the other controls. So first we need to select the assets which we want to place. Let's go here and change the category to people, and change the tag to standing. Now let's choose the assets which we want to place, and you can see all the selected assets are visible here. And if you want to deselect any of this, you can just uncheck here. Now we just need to make the selection in your scene. So let's click, and this rectangle will appear, and you need to click again. There you go. Now you can use the density slider to increase or decrease the number of assets here, and you can change the distribution type here as well. Jitter will place the assets on a grid with random offsets, and you can use uniform distribution type for an even placement. You can edit the scale of the grid using the density slider. And to regenerate the assets with the same settings, you can click here. And once you are happy with the placement, you can click confirm placement and then apply changes, and it will load high quality Enscape models. There we go. Now we have the circular selection button. The circular selection will place the asset in a circular shape. You just need to click click again and adjust the density, and then confirm placement and apply changes. Perfect. Now if I move back to Revit, you will notice all the assets have been updated here as well. Now I will just quickly delete this. Now let's go back to the Enscape and see the bucket selection tool. This tool allows you to select a surface in your scene to scatter the assets. So I want to scatter the vegetation here. So first I will clear all the selected assets here by clicking clear all, and then I can just change the category. But before that I need to clear the tags as well. And now let's go here and select vegetation, and I will just pick the trees which I want to scatter. So let's choose the keyword here. Now I just need to click this surface. There we go. Let's increase the density. Perfect. Now I want to change the distribution to random and regenerate the assets. This seems perfect to me. Now I can just click confirm placement and then apply changes. There we go. So this was a quick demonstration about this new Enscape asset placement feature. There were some other amazing features of Enscape 3.2 which I could not cover in this video. So to know about all the other features, you can check out their blog post, as well as you can check out my Enscape tutorials. All the links are in the description. So that's it. I will see you guys in the next video.